Okay, so I would like to go through the pictures. We have like 30 minutes, so yeah, 20 more. We can go through the pictures, and I will tell you a little bit about the story. My mother was born in Sziget. It's a small town in Hungary. When she turned 20-something, she moved to she was rebellious against the religious family. She moved to the big city, Budapest. And the Hungarian people did not believe that the Hungarian government will surround to the Germans. They believe that the Hungarian people, the government, will protect the Jews. They believed so. But it didn't happen. The Germans were stronger, and they occupied Hungary. My mother, when she heard that her little town, Sziget, was invaded by the Germans, she took the train at night, moved back to her little town, Sziget, from Budapest, to save her family. She did not succeed to save her family. They were all taken, deported to Auschwitz. And this is the big synagogue in my mom's area, in neighborhood. All the Jews were told to gather in front of the synagogue. Look how beautiful the architecture is, so beautiful. So all the Jews were there, from there where they were taken to Auschwitz. And this is the kitchen. I got these pictures from the Holocaust Museum because I don't have any other pictures. The museum became my family picture album. I asked them permission, and I put them in a book. Like, here is where my mother stole the bread. Here is where my mother ate. This is where my mother was. You know, for me it was so meaningful. And you can see the gate, Arbeit macht frei. It says work will release you, or work, Arbeit, work makes one free. And this is the biggest bluff ever, yes? Work makes you work for the Germans and then you die. Oh, some survived, yes, but after going through terrible time. And also this Arbeit macht frei was stolen a year ago, something. 2 months? Sorry. 2 months ago it was stolen and taken, and later it was found. And also I like to tell the story about the letter B. Do you see Arbeit? The letter B is turned upside down. It's the person that did it was trying to hint the people that something going on here. You don't come here only to work. Okay, so this is how they were. That's the kitchen, and this is the ramp in Auschwitz-Birkenau. I always like to tell when the Allies freed Poland from the Germans, when they liberated Auschwitz and Bergen-Belsen, they started to investigate. They went to Germany and they investigated all these offices, and they found in Hitler's office there was a wall covered by a map with all the train, railroads and transportations, how to collect all the Jews from all over the world to Auschwitz. Not only from Europe, from Africa, North Africa, Turkey, Greece, Mediterranean, even America. Even America, I forgot to mention it. They moved, so they found he was very well organized, and he had a plan how to collect all the Jews. Somebody in New York recently wrote an article. He said, "How I survived the Holocaust in New York." He felt as a survivor. He said they were on their way to America, to come to America also. Okay, so here is a mass grave in Bergen-Belsen, concentration camp. My mother, I think a year ago or something, I told my mother, Ima, we said Ima, I'm going to visit Bergen-Belsen one day. And she said, no problem, good, go to Bergen-Belsen. Go straight, you turn left, you will see where my sister and my family is buried. They buried them all together, she said. You will not find a grave, but you will see a sign, she is there. Just go to Bergen-Belsen, turn left, she said. She's 92, 93 almost a year old, so I understand, but she's really, she has good memory, but also she does not suffer from the memories now. And this is how they took the okay, first the old people and the children were killed on the spot as they arrived to Auschwitz. They didn't even, you see from the clothing they had, they didn't change, you know. The people that were selected to work, like my mother and her sister, they had the prisoner gowns in Auschwitz. But these people from home, you can see they have the little pocket in their hand and the clothing from home directly to the gas chamber. In the gas chamber, they were told, okay, here you go. They were told, no, okay, this is a fence, the electric fence to prevent running away. Nobody could escape this camp. יותר מדי מהר. This is the train. This is how, when they arrived, they separated men and women. And I have a nice story about my mother that she said, when I saw my father on the other side holding my youngest brother, I knew that they are safe. My youngest brother is safe because he is with father, with Abba. And Abba will protect, she mentioned the name, her brother. Abba will protect him, but unfortunately they were dead the same day or so. And my mother and her sister were selected to work. They were like young and beautiful women, they can work. Okay. Yeah. My mother was in block 13. I didn't find any picture for block 13, so block 11 was good enough. You can see the wall in between the blocks. This is where they were executing people, killing people that didn't behave nice or whatever, for the smallest mistake. So this gave me a picture. Through the museum, I built the picture in my mind, what happened to my mother, where she was. And this is, again, the line for the gas chamber. This little house was supposed to be a shower. They were told they were going to take a shower, so they took their clothes off, and Cyclone B gas came from the tubes, and they died immediately. And this is my mother when I was born. As I said, after the war, she went to live in Israel, immigrated to Israel, and she played the piano. I was born in 51. Yeah, these are the pictures from the book. If we have time, I can, yeah, we do. Okay. I would like to read a poem for a change a poem that